Hey everybody, it's Tay Campbell with MoonLit Media, and today I wanted to give you guys a quick tip with Aperture. Now, for me to understand Aperture, it was easy if I compared it to like my pupil. So the wider it is, the more light is taken in. And when you got something wide like a 1.4 aperture, which I'm using right now, and you see the rest of my background is like blurry. That's the bokeh effect. And that's what you want to achieve when you're doing like portraits, or if you're doing like a dialogue scene or something like that. Now, you don't have to, it's all a stylistic choice. You can do anything the way you want to do, but that's how I like to do things, because I feel like it brings out more of that person, and it just makes it look better to me. It's a personal choice, a creative choice, of course. And then the smaller it is, the less light it takes in. Like a 5 aperture and up. And I would use something like that for like an establishing scene. So if I was shooting a video and they were inside a coffee shop, and I wanted the audience to know that, hey, this is where they're at. This is where they're having that conversation. So I'll do the close-ups with the bokeh effect, and then I'll do the wide shot with a higher aperture to let them know that they're in a coffee shop having this conversation. Also another thing to take note. So when using a 1.4 lens, like right now I have a 25mm lens, and I'm shooting at 1.4 aperture. So the thing with that is it's harder to keep things in focus at that level. They gotta really stay within the lines. So if I move back, it gets blurry. I move forward, it gets blurry. And right now I'm in manual focus. I'm using a GH5, and everybody knows the autofocus is not reliable, because you raise your hand like this, the focus will go to my hand, whatever's in front. The focus will go to my hand. But see, when I'm in manual focus, I have full control. It could always stay where I put it. And that's why I use manual focus. Thank you guys for joining me on my little quick tip of the day about Aperture. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to leave comments. Hit the subscribe button, and please hit the bell notification so you know whenever I release a new video.